in the book, and like, you know, the mistakes that he made, how he corrected himself, how he visualized his life, and you know, and maybe it didn't work the first time, but he kept going. Man, it was very dope book. You know, like I don't agree. I do not agree with everything that man say on the radio. I feel he's a very intelligent young king that should speak more wisdom and
okay.
But you know, I mean, also I know that he have to entertain too. That's part of his job.
Right.
But that book was awesome.
But it was awesome.
It was awesome.
The things that he was saying, he was speaking some truth in it, and that was good. And if you reach some brothers and maybe change their outlook on some things, then that really means he's done his purpose as far as that book is concerned, right?
Oh, one more. And for my hip hop fans, Mobb Deep, Prodigy, rest in heaven. He have a book. He have a book that I really thought was pretty dope.
Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
I mean, he just talking about...
What is that called again? Can you give us that title?
I cannot remember the title. But it's his
who
book,
has it?
Prodigy. You can find it on Amazon.
Okay.
Like I said, the young man, you know, he's not with us on earth, but you know, hopefully he was right with the Most High. When you're right with the Most High, you don't die. You just take a long nap, and then you wake up in eternal life. But his book was really dope. It was talking about him growing up, him, you know, going through things as a young man and dealing with family issues, running the streets, finding himself in trouble, in and out of trouble. When they first got their record deal, all the, you know, like I said, for hip hop fans, it's a really good book. Really good book. I like it.
Okay, so those are, would you say, would be the kind
just a
of books
couple,
you read,
just a couple,
books
yeah.
that you
Hey,
read?
listen, I would read anything that would inspire me. And just because it's an urban fiction, like I heard people say, what am I learning from urban fiction? Listen, just read it for entertainment. Entertainment purposes. You know, I mean, I get inspired for anything. Tomorrow I can walk out here and it could be a person who's addicted to drugs, and if he's speaking to me with wisdom, I'm gonna soak it up like a sponge. I'm gonna listen. My pops always told me, if they not trying to give you advice that will get you killed or put in jail, pay attention. I mean, because you might learn something. I mean, it's people that drop gems all the time if you just sit there and pay attention. Because even though that person might be addicted to...
Drop gems.
Yeah, even though that person might be addicted to drugs, they can probably say, you know what? If I wasn't running with this crew, I ought to be doing this and doing that. So, in my mind, you know, I'm saying, okay, watch the people that's around me. If they not trying to move in the direction I'm moving, then, hey, I love y'all, but I gotta go. You know, do y'all thing. You know.
Dang, I like that.
Yeah.
That is so true, though. You're right. Eric, do you feel someone can be a writer if they don't feel emotions strongly?
It would be very hard. Very
Why
hard
is
to
that?
do that. Because as a writer, like, when I'm writing, like, say, okay, my new book that will be out soon, if it's meant to be, it's times where, as the man who, with the woman that he want to be with for the rest of his life, that it seemed like it's not going that way, he opened up to her. He like pour his heart out. How can you not have emotion and write a scene like that? Or as the woman, you know, who at one time she was torn. Like, she was like, I really want this man, but I'm dealing with some kind of situation right now. I'm trying not to give away my book, you know. I want you to read
don't
it.
Give us too much.
But I'm dealing with this situation right now.
But just
and
enough.
you know, and
Wanna
she's torn. So how can I write a scene like that if I don't have emotion, you know, to say this is how this person feel, or this is how this person feel, or even when you upset and you mad, like, you know what, man, go on, I don't care, bruh. Like, you know,
right?
You got to be able to feel that emotion. You got to know how they feel, because I don't care who you are. You dealing with somebody. It's one time you like, look, there go the door. Man, let me see how your bed look when you walk out of it. You heard me?
Oh, wow.
You know, and then it's times when they close that door, you like, damn, I'm missing that person already, you know? So those are the kind of emotions that you got to have, you know?
So you need to have
already.
You know, have those emotions.
Yes.
Those are important, especially good books.
Exactly.
Because
so,
you want your readers to feel that.
Unless you got a ghostwriter, then
then
you know. But
we don't want a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Because then that's not coming from
the
writer himself.
Okay, so since we speaking of ghostwriter, can we jump back on hip hop? I really love hip hop.
Okay.
I do feel hurt when I find one of my favorite, or I can say, a rapper I really respect, have somebody write his lyrics. I'm hurt. I'm like, you didn't write that? Oh my God. Like, yo, I feel like I was cheated on.
Yeah, because you feel like that, you know, when you heard it, you know, you like, dang, he gave some real knowledge, or, you know, he really had emotion in there, and then you find out he had a ghostwriter, like, oh, well, that was actually that ghostwriter's emotions. And you just spilled it. Because
I'm like, yo, this dude's a genius. Did y'all hear what he just said?
Yeah.
And then come to find out it's like three people that wrote that song. I'm like, man, what?
That actually came from them and their experience, and not the actual person who actually raps it or, you know, spills it. That's not. Yeah, that is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it's very disappointing.
I feel the same way. That's disappointing when it's not the actual person, you know. So what other authors are you friends with here, and do they help you become a better writer?
I'm not gonna go out and say friends. That's a term that I feel like on both sides you have to earn. So, but it is writers who I have come in contact with that really looked out for me, that really gave me wisdom in this writing world, that they helped me out.
In our local Hampton Roads area, can you give us just one writer?
I'm gonna give you a couple.
Okay.
So
that would be great. Give us a couple writers here in our Hampton Roads areas who's you know, maybe that you're friends or acquaintance with.
Okay.
That have helped you become a better writer.
So Tracy Gilmore, my first book event is a book event that she's a part of. So big ups to her.
Tracy Gilmore.
Gilmore. Okay. Yo, I was so nervous when I did that book event.
And what book event was that?
That was Sister with Sage. That's a book. It's a book club that they have. The ladies have. Big ups, ladies, for inviting me. I was the only male, but hey, I'm cool with that. I hold it down. You know, I work with a lot of females anyway.
How many authors would you say were there?
Oh man, it was like, I say 6. If I'm wrong, please do not beat me, stone me. But I say about 6 authors. I was actually invited to the one this year, but because of my new faith, which is I'm a true Israelite, and I listen to the Bible where it say do not work on the Sabbath, and to me that's part of work. So even though I love to sell books, I love to talk about my books, I rather see favor in God's eyes. So I did not go to the book event. So, but thank you, ladies, for inviting me back. Felicia Scott.
If they hear this, they know why.
Yeah,
exactly why, and that's important. That is a part of your faith. So.
Felicia Scott, there's one of my co-workers' sister, Mrs. Bell. Thank you for inviting me to your sister book signing. Her and Alita Spiller, they gave me some gems. That
are they also writers?
Yeah, they NVA too.
Again?
That's Felicia Scott.
Okay.
Alita Spiller, and I thank you so much for giving me the knowledge, like where to get a good book cover for a good price. Create a space. You gave me your email address. You said if I ever need anything to just send you an email, and I appreciate that. So thank you, ladies. I mean, I just it's I mean, it's a couple of people I just run into. I don't want to leave nobody out. Dafaya Blunt. I hope I said your first name right. If I didn't, please forgive me. But she's a erotica writer. Yeah, so you know,
I'm gonna have to write that one down.
Yeah, write that one down. Check out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's in like the Newport News area. If I'm not mistaken,
okay.
But
Great.
she also told me if I needed something to let her know, and I know she invited me to an event I think last year, but I wasn't able to make it. So thank you, ladies. Also, a young man who's writing a book. Carl Brown, he's in Louisiana, so keep writing.
Is that Kyle?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
You know you have that.
Yeah. I know.
So I have to repeat it again.
I know.
Because it almost sounded like you said Carl Brown, but I know you didn't say Carl.
I know.
So I just wanted to, for our listeners, repeat that, and you did say Kyle Brown.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, young man, keep writing. I know you are hitting a couple blocks. You know, you reach out to me, and I try to give you as much information as possible. So, you know, keep writing.
Okay. Any other shout outs?
Oh, man.
To any other authors?
Donna Goins. Thank you. I know you don't know me, and I know that you've been laid to rest a long time, but
okay.
you was a big inspiration in my writing career.
Nice. Nice. Oh, wow. Nice. So, Eric, I wanted to ask you, do you want each book to stand on its own, or are you trying to build a body of work with connections between each book?
So, I have been given a request that the Little Riches, let's do a part 2. I will not do it.
I was getting excited. Oh, really?
I think it ran its course. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay, because at the end she.
Yeah. Okay. So you know.
Okay, so there really can't be a part 2 of that because she was no longer doing what she was doing, and
everything I have right now is a standalone.
Okay, so they kind of stand alone.
Yes, and I would love to see every last one of them in a movie theater. Man, listen, it don't even have to be in a movie theater. I just want to see on DVD, and then we'll work on hitting movie theaters. I'm all about starting from the floor.
I'd like to see Stilettos for Riches made as a movie. I think there's something there. That would be great. I would like to see it.
Appreciate that.
I would definitely go see it. If you could tell your young writing self anything, Eric, what would it be?
Listen to your dad. Read more books. As a writer, you need to be heavy into books. Like, you need to read as many books as possible. The more books, the more knowledge you have to write. So it had been like, hey, stop talking back and listen to your dad. Go in there and read a book. You know, I want to run outside with my homies. Yeah, I want to be outside. I kind of wish I would have just sat back and
Yeah, but that's something you learn.
Exactly.
You know, live and learn, right?
Already.
Yeah. How did publishing your first book change your process of writing?
After publishing, let's say, short stories and novellas, I felt, because when you see that